One of the keys to preventing loneliness, and I really want to talk about this because apparently loneliness is a widespread issue. And the irony is that potentially all of the access that we have to the world on our devices actually has made us
isolated,
lonelier in ways. I guess it depends on how you use it.
Yeah.
If you use technology to reach out to family and then visit with them or connect with your friends. It depends on how you use it. So again, it's in our hands to self-regulate. But loneliness is a widespread problem, and it got worse after COVID, because we were forced to be lonely, were we not?
Yeah.
I have a friend who he is probably the most social butterfly of all my friends, Brian, and he had COVID-19 during the pandemic, and he had to be forced to stay at home alone. And he had his family bringing soup and dropping it at the door and things like that. And he is the most social person that I know. And he went through a difficult time because of the forced loneliness. So the most simple ways to prevent loneliness, and it may be work for you, it may not be, but it's connecting with your neighbors. Americans don't know their neighbors like we used. We don't know our neighbors like we used to. And I have to say, I'm a little guilty of it too.
Yeah,
Murphy.
Well, a little bit, and I respect that. It's fine. You're right. Just because you live next door to each other doesn't mean that you need to have a
Best
full
friends.
social schedule. But I'm a huge believer in that. Anytime we've moved into a neighborhood or anytime we've had new neighbors on either side of us, I'm absolutely going over there to say hello because I think that's.
You need to know.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's at some point that connection is going to be helpful for any number of different reasons,
Right. It's not just for what if I need an egg or what if,
Right.
But it's also, it strengthens your support network. It reduces loneliness. That's a big deal. It helps you feel more secure. It helps you feel a part of something. You're all of a sudden a neighborhood or a street.
Yeah.
You're not just an island to yourself. And they can help, and neighbors can help you out in a pinch.
Oh, yeah. I had some neighbors in my neighborhood that watched Gus for me on one of my trips earlier or last year.
I love it.
Yeah.
And you help them out in a pinch, too.
Oh,
Don't you
yeah.
guys share food and things like that, Sam, in your
Yeah,
neighborhood?
different neighbors pass around food.
So that's lovely. Okay, so reaching out to your neighbors is a key to preventing loneliness, something to remember.